The story begins with two buses moving along a road. Most of the passengers are girls heading to college or their classes. Among them is a sweet girl named Mitsuko. She quietly keeps writing something in her notebook. Her friends interrupt her and ask, "What do you keep writing all the time? Sometimes you should enjoy it too. Look how happy everyone is." Saying this, one friend grabs Mitsuko's notebook. In the hurry to snatch it, Mitsuko's pen falls on the floor. She gets a little worried and bends down to pick it up. Just as she bends to pick up the pen, something invisible suddenly passes by at high speed. In a split second, both buses are sliced in half from the middle, and all the girls inside are cut in half as well. When Mitsuko stands up, she is terrified to see the horrific scene. She realizes she survived only because she was bent down. Trembling with fear, she runs out of the bus. Soon she discovers the deadly attack was not done by a human, but by the wind itself. That mysterious wind now starts chasing Mitsuko. Frightened, Mitsuko begins to run. On the way, she sees 4 more girls. She screams, telling them to bend down, but it's already too late. The wind rushes through and cuts them all in half. Mitsuko somehow manages to save one girl. Then they notice some girls riding bicycles. Mitsuko tries to warn them too, but the invisible wind attacks them as well. The girl she just saved is also killed. Watching all this, Mitsuko becomes extremely terrified and runs in panic. While running, she reaches a river. The sight shakes her completely. Many chopped bodies are floating in the river, all killed by the same deadly wind. To hide herself, she puts on the clothes of one of the dead girls. After that, Mitsuko reaches a school where many girls are already present. She realizes their uniforms are completely different from hers. She becomes sure she doesn't belong to this school. A girl walks up to her and asks with a smile, "Are you okay?" Mitsuko is shocked because this girl looks exactly like her best friend. Confused, Mitsuko asks, "Are you really my best friend?" Mitsuko herself can't understand what's going on. She is in shock. Soon, she finds out that she and this girl love each other very much. Suddenly, the strong wind blows again, and terrified, Mitsuko runs inside the building. Her best friend doesn't understand and asks, "Why are you so scared? What happened?" Mitsuko tells her everything, the deadly wind that killed everyone on the bus. Hearing this, her friend takes her near a window and puts her hand outside, saying, "Look, this is just wind. There's nothing to fear." Mitsuko gradually begins to calm down and feel a little relieved. She starts thinking maybe it was all a nightmare. Her best friend calls 2 more girls, and the 4 decide to skip class and go outside. But as they try to leave, a teacher spots them. All 4 panic and run away. While running, they reach a lakeside. Mitsuko's friend tells the others about the strange incident that felt like a dream. One girl says, maybe it could be true, like there's a mirror world where everything is reversed. She throws a stone into the lake and says, "Look, I threw the stone here, but maybe I didn't in the other world." As she says this, suddenly a crocodile emerges from the lake and drags one girl away, eating her. Everyone screams in terror. The same girl explains, "I told you, what happens in this world doesn't happen in the other world, and whatever happens there affects us here." She says, maybe the crocodile ate her in another world, and that's why it happened here. Near the lake, they see a bed. All 4 girls start laughing and playing with the pillows. Meanwhile, 2 girls standing far away watch them. One of them is wearing a bridal dress. They had married each other. One of them says, "We need to do something impossible in the other world. Only then can we survive. Our fate may be fixed, but we can change it." All the girls return to school and attend the next lecture. Mitsuko suddenly notices a pillow. As she bends to pick it up, her teacher pulls out a gun and starts firing in the classroom. When Mitsuko looks up with the pillow, she is shocked. The entire class is dead. Once again, she is the only one who survives, just like in her strange dream. Her teacher approaches her in anger and says, How dare you skip class? Your death is destined too. Two other girls arrive and try to rescue Mitsuko, but another teacher appears and kills those two girls. The remaining students run out of the school with Mitsuko, but all the teachers start shooting at them. As soon as they reach outside, the deadly wind returns and cuts everyone. Once again, Mitsuko is the only survivor. She runs through crowded streets and reaches a police station. She explains everything to the policewoman, who stares at her strangely and says, "You're not even wearing the school uniform." She then holds up a mirror. When Mitsuko sees her reflection, she is shocked. Her face and clothes are completely different. Everyone is calling her by a different name now. The officer tells her she is about to get married and takes her to the wedding. People look at her as she enters the church. Her best friend is also there. Mitsuko asks anxiously, "What is happening to me?" Her friend quickly whispers, "Stay quiet, we are being controlled. Just do exactly what I say." She helps Mitsuko wear a wedding dress and pushes her forward. As Mitsuko walks toward the ceremony, all the girls there start mocking her. Seeing this, Mitsuko's best friend gets angry and kills them one by one. When Mitsuko reaches the stage, she realizes that instead of a groom, there is a coffin. It opens, and a large pig jumps out. Terrified, Mitsuko grabs a broken bottle and attacks it. Chaos erupts as Mitsuko and her best friend run away. Two girls try to stop them at the church gate, but her friend kills them too. Mitsuko runs in another direction, now fully convinced something very strange is happening. She sees herself in a mirror again. Her face and clothes have changed once more. Now she is at a racing track, about to start a race. Some girls tell her, "You're a great racer. Why are you standing still? Go." Mitsuko starts running and suddenly feels powerful. She tries hard to win. While running, she sees her dead friends from school. At that moment, her best friend appears again. They notice the same pig and the same women from the church coming toward them. Terrified, they run faster. Some girls shout at Mitsuko, "Leave this world or you'll get trapped too." Mitsuko ends up in a dark, lonely area where some girls in uniform stand. They tell her, "We are all dead. Now we will kill you too." But her best friend rushes in and kills one of them, saving Mitsuko again. She tells Mitsuko to run. While running, her friend says, "Shout your name loudly." Mitsuko nervously yells her name several times. Suddenly, she returns to her original form. Her friend shows her a wire connected to her hand and says, "Please pull this wire out. Only then can I escape this world." But Mitsuko is terrified that pulling the wire might kill her because she loves her very much. Out of helplessness, she finally pulls the wire. Her best friend's body splits into two pieces. Mitsuko is shocked. Nearby, she sees a gate. She walks through it and finds herself in a world filled with men. Large posters of her are everywhere, and some boys are looking at them. A boy approaches her and says, "You're in the future now." Mitsuko faints. After a while, she wakes up and moves forward, finding an old man playing a game. On the screen, she sees the same character she currently looks like. The old man smiles and says, "I created this game. I control all of you. You died long ago, but I recreated you using your DNA." Mitsuko realizes she is part of a game. She thinks she might return to her real world, but suddenly a man grabs her hand and pulls her back. The old man tells her to complete the final level. Remembering her friend's words, "If you do something impossible in the other world, you can be free." Mitsuko suddenly grabs the old man's neck and says, "Stop playing with us." Then she takes his cane and stabs herself with it. She dies in the game's world. The old man is shocked because he never imagined she would do that. Her unexpected action changes her fate. Even though she dies in the game world, she survives in the real world. Later, it is shown that the other versions of Mitsuko also end themselves and escape the game. In the final scene, Mitsuko is lying in a snowy place. back in her real world. This strange and twisted story ends here.